Here I am at the DuPage Collectors Expo in Wheaton, Illinois. So here's an overview of the first of the two halls of different types of displays and collectibles, including glass insulators. And here's Rick Soller, if he might say hello.
Hello, everyone.
Many
of you
know Rick from his years of collecting insulators. And Rick, I just want to ask you, what's your most interesting insulator story?
Well, right nearby the show, there's a path called the Wheaton Prairie Path, and I've walked that every year before the show. One year I actually found one of the rare Fred Lock pieces that was used on that, so real happy. And in fact, I was just talking to another collector here about going on there and walking again when weather warms up a little bit, and maybe we'll find some more. There were those JD suspensions there. We found some pin bases.
Things for the railroad, or rail insulators.
Right.
We had talked about trading. It was, hello.
This is Cole.
Hello.
If you don't know Cole, you will meet him someday, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm around.
We have some lightning insulator pieces. So as I said before, this is the first exhibit hall of two here at the show, and there are a lot of collectors here and a lot of dealers and a lot of good stuff. A bunch of insulator balls here. Nice display coming up. We've got a display of a bunch of the insulator balls.
Thank you, sir.
Items related to weather vanes and insulators with lightning rods.
You just got to tell me kind of what.
I don't know what you have now.
Yeah, well, the mock-ups that I have.
Jeff Ralston. I'm a dealer in lightning rod ball stuff.
And is there any one particular here you want to show off?
No, probably nothing real super special here, but good stuff.
So how long you been collecting?
Probably 25 years.
We've got some rods and items here. Oh, and look, a couple of insulators just sitting here by themselves. I love the horse, but sadly I can't take it with me. So Dick Schroeder always has a good selection of things. You want to say hi, Dick?
Hi, Dick.
There you go.
You can
All
have
right.
it at half price, but it's extra.
Okay, all right. I'll be back for it then.
Got that receipt sign there, too.
I saw that too. Have to see how interested the people are in that. And here we have Bob Stahr's table. Bob, you want to say hello?
Hello.
Anything you want to say to the people out there about collecting?
About collecting. I've been at it for 30 years and it's never been a dull moment.
Never, ever.
I shouldn't say that, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of different things, different people to talk to. And
Excellent.
I've had fun.
One of the best things of these videos is you get to learn what the variety are. Get some ideas of what you might want to add to your collection. Here's Mike Davis. You want to say hi, Mike?
How's it going, everybody?
So how long have you been collecting?
51 years.
Just a short while? What do you like most about it?
It's fun. Make a few bucks, meet a lot of great people. Helped pay for college when I was going to college. You know, I didn't have to borrow money.
It'd be a little bit harder today to do that, though. Thanks, Mike.
Okay. I watched some of these YouTube videos of Insulator shows.
Yep. I am going to come back for one of those.
Okay.
Just a little bit of everything here. Most of the show centers around glass, and so along with glass, you get lots of glass bottles as well as glass insulators. Almost all of them are threaded. I didn't see any threadless insulators besides the conniperdents that are there, but some more beautiful bottles and varieties of glass work. Lots of power related elements as well, because of course that relates to insulators, and canning jars, more glass.
Hi, I'm Jeanne Maloney from Batavia, Illinois, here with my dad, Tom Nugent from Ottawa, a longtime insulator collector and seller.
And I believe the host of a number of shows
Yes.
right outside your front door, right?
Tom Nugent, Ottawa, Illinois. I've been collecting insulators for 50 years. And,
Well-
and a good hobby, good people.
So Exhibit Hall 2 has primarily threaded glass insulators, along with some porcelains that people have brought along as well. You can see there are a whole variety of CD styles and U styles.
Thank you for recording.
Sure, you bet. Anyone want to say hello?
Hello.
I'm just taking a nice video of all of your stuff. I love watching these online. Well, it's a great way to document the show. You know, how else you can do it in writing.
Try
So
to remember where that insulator was that you see.
I love your lighting setup, by the way,
I was telling them about
especially in here where the lighting sucks.
Yeah.
One of the cool parts of the walkthroughs is seeing all the various displays and backlit and underlit displays of the different types of insulators. And coming up, we actually have, this is a insulator broken top mushroom tree. And now we're coming up to Jeanne Hawkins, who I thank Jeanne for selling me a King City Glassworks Peru insulator, something that I've always looked for, being from Peru, Indiana, when I was under the age of 10.
My name is Arlen Rienstra, and I live in Indiana. And many years ago, I went to an insulator show, and someone had a small exhibit of Indiana insulators. Well, there was a Hemingway, and there was a Peru, but there was a KCGW, and I didn't know what that was. I'd never seen them before, and I didn't even know where they were, and at the time people thought KCGW stood for Kansas City Glasswork. But later on we found that they were made in Indiana, and they were made in Fairmount, Indiana, and we were able to locate the remnants of the factory grounds and find some shards. And so that pretty much started my addiction to looking for those. But I've been collecting insulators since the early 1970s, and so I have a large variety of them. But those are my favorites.
Awesome, thank you. Here we have another example of some great lighting from underneath to show you all the wonderful colors that the insulators come in. A couple of samples there in that case too, some salesman samples and some of the miniatures that you can get from different dealers. And here's Cole King's table, one of my favorites. I don't know why, but I keep going back there and spending way too much money. I got away from this show spending, well, let's just say too much money, but Cole is a great dealer and I really enjoy visiting his table. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of the DuPage Collectors Expo. It was held April 2nd, 2022 at the DuPage County Fairgrounds out in Wheaton, Illinois. Whether you're new to the hobby and just kind of seeing what's out there, or if you've been around for a while and maybe you saw something you might like, I hope to be doing a lot more of these videos and editing them down so they make good use of your time and give you all of the visual candy that you would want when it comes to insulators. And may your collecting always be a joy.